RESULT stands for Reaching Every Student Using Love, Training, and Support. Now expanded to several states throughout the country, Charles Thomas Jr. has poured his heart into what has become a beacon for helping others.
Results Mentoring is it's a tutoring and mentoring company. We deal with everything educational, from ACT to SCT preparations, from after school tutoring to during school tutoring to before school tutoring. And we deal with a portion of the program is a boot camp program for dealing with troubled students, which is a very, very important niche for me, because I was a troubled student and I know how it feels to be just tagged and threw away. So that portion of our program is very dear to my heart, is into reaching what people have tagged as the unreachable. What made me want to be a mentor was I was coaching Little League football for the Detroit Giants in Police Athletic League and Cal League. And after seeing the kids coming into the program and doing so well on the field, and seemed like every other day I had a parent coming up trying to take them off the team because of their behavior either in school or at home. So what I did was I decided to take coaching off of the field and into the homes and into the schools. So I wanted to get involved, find out what's going on, what's the big hang up. And since I had been a troubled student in school myself, I wanted to reach out to them instead of throwing them away as people had threw me away. So I started going into the schools. I started seeing a difference in the grades. I started seeing the difference in their homes. It was at that point that it impacted me to the point that I felt like, you know, this is my passion. This is my destiny. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
This is Kenny, the neighborhood in which I grew up on. It was on these streets that me and my friends, we played two-hand touch football in the streets, and in these alleys we played baseball, fast pitch. I had good memories here. But it was also on these streets that I learned how to hustle. It was on these streets that I learned how to fight. It was on these streets that I learned a lot of the negative stuff that catapulted me into some of the avenues that I end up walking down. Kenny has been kind of an oxymoron for me. It's been just as good as it was just as bad. But one thing I'll never forget is that it was Kenny that I got my launch, as into becoming the man that I am today.
What's up, my man? How you doing, brother?
Good, what's good?
You got it. Looking strong,
Thank you. I like it. I got to go shopping with you, sir.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah.
I was sneaking out the house, taking cars, not doing nothing in school. When I met Mr. Thomas, he came into my life and brought a male presence. And not only did he bring a male presence, but the fact that it came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, I'm here and I care.
He always put value in our ability as young people to make choices. You know, he really put the ownership on you to explain why you chose to make a decision that you're choosing to make, and really push you to rationalize that. And if you were ever at a point where you weren't able to rationalize that or to make it clear why you were making a choice, then that's when he talked to you and broke it all the way down and explained why that wasn't the way to do something.
That was awesome. I mean, to get a chance to see them and to, hear some old stories of things that I forgot I'd even done in their lives, man, it was breathtaking. It took me back, and I'm grateful to God for the opportunity to be impactful in the lives of young people like them.